Jake Sanderson, who had the overtime winner in that game I referenced that Brock Besser scored twice in when the Senators beat the Canucks 5-4 last December. Couldn't get it through to the goal. There's Yves Bouillon back in the lineup, keeping the puck into the left point, but it's brought ahead by Zub with a pass to Ridley Gregg. He brings the puck to the near corner, fires back to the blue line. Zub, long shot, stick save Lankinen. And after the puck is Tim Stützle, turning in the corner. Stützle behind the goal for Drake Batherson. Comes out the near side, puts one in front, Zetterlund. I think that might have ticked off the arm of Kevin Lankinen.
Yeah, he was finding the net at every opportunity.
There's a tip shot off the side of the goal as David Perron.
Well, the Sens are directing everything towards the net. You know, if you're in a bit of a scoring funk, you just throw it to the blue. He's got 3 assists in the last 2 games. A little streak there.
Zub ahead to Tkachuk. He's got a step. He's in. Tkachuk shoots out to challenge and make the save was Lankinen, and he's able to sprawl out and cover the puck. Sens have the first 2 shots registered in the game. There's another one from the blue line, and Lankinen was able to sweep that one aside.
Yeah, Reimer also played for Canada at the Spengler. A couple of games there.
Tkachuk in on the forecheck. Here's Dylan Cousins centering. Sweeping the puck away was Lankinen. And DeBrusk moves the puck to center to Linus Karlsson, who chips it deep into the Ottawa zone.
There's been some really quick changes by the Canucks, trying to keep their tempo up, making sure guys don't get, at least forward, stuck out there too long.
William ahead. Step for Camp. Wrist shot off the glove of Maryland. Drew O'Connor couldn't get the shot through. Here's Batherson trying to center. Stützle from the corner. Brings the puck in front of the backhand, and Lankinen was able to hold his ground in the crease. Williams lost his stick as he tried to join the forecheck. He hustles to the bench to grab another one. As the Senators bring the puck ahead, Dylan Cousins. Brady Tkachuk with a wrist shot, and out to challenge was Lankinen.
And realize they don't have enough depth when it comes into an Olympic season because of the schedule. And stop there by Lankinen.
Spence gets to it first. Passes ahead. Zetterlund through. It's 2-on-1 potentially. To the net is Stützle. And a pad save by Lankinen, who flashed out the right leg to make that stop. Tried to beat him on the stick side.
Hronek was pinching in the net and helped out afterwards.
Amadio into the middle with speed is Ridley Gregg. Over the Vancouver line, waiting for help. Finds it. Pinto, and that might have caught the crossbar with the puck ricocheting out of play. And putting it off the top of the net. Stays scoreless. He was featured in the Prime broadcast, Coffee with Andy. Here's a pass to the side. Artem Zub scores. Sixth time in 7 games, the Canucks have surrendered the opening goal as Artem Zub on the 11th Ottawa shot makes it 1-0.
Zub, and it's a contested faceoff that's going to make its way back to the slot. And instead of shooting, it's dumped off to the side. I think Lankinen was figuring by the way that Zub was set up, it was going to go past him on the blocker side. Instead, when Pinto moves it off, this goes near side glove.
First goal in 18 games.
Make sure guys other than Shabbat and Sanderson spread out the minutes evenly, and he opens the scoring.
Here's a chance in the same spot. Spence scores. His second in the last 29 as he went to the other side of the net, beat Lankinen on the stick side to make it 2-0.
After you get scored on, this is a clean face-off loss. It's the exact same play. The defenseman on the far side coming down. And the shot through the Canucks defender beats Lankinen blocker side.
Spence with his second in 29. And it's a couple of unlikely defensemen who have the first 2 goals in this one in a game that has, there's a chance at the other end. And puck just slid wide as Maryland couldn't cover it. Out the far side. Leaves the puck there. Shabbat leaves in the corner. Jensen to the blue line. Zetterlund near side. Stützle stopped by Lankinen, and the horn sounds. That would have counted it. It got through.
Well, the Sens were able to convert back-to-back, but stopped it.
Besser, Garland start up front for the Canucks, and they'll control the puck to begin with Tyler Myers. Bouillon to center. Garland tried to slide the puck forward. That sent the other way. Bouillon passes to the side. Batherson makes a move on Garland. Stützle missed the pass. Tkachuk gets the loose puck. Bodied in the corner. Now it's put in front. Cousins off the left shoulder of Lankinen.
Finally gets it down the ice, but Tkachuk is going to be able to find Dylan Cousins.
Dylan Cousins working along the boards. Now Tkachuk gets the puck. Makes a move to the goal line. In front! It's behind Lankinen, and he makes a save on the goal line. Cousins slid it while down on the ice.
This is after the face-off, and then Brady Tkachuk's going to put it to the front of the net. There's the stop there. The puck's loose, and Dylan Cousins, as he's falling down, tries to knock it with one hand. Lankinen realizes the puck's loose, digs with the blocker hand, and is able to make that stop. He lets go of his goal stick there, and then I think just
Mancini checked at center. Following up is Sassone. O'Connor takes a drop pass. Wrist one wide of the goal. Puck comes right in front and a backhander. That was P.O. Joseph in deep, but he couldn't get it to go.
Looking for his first of the season.
Sassone. Stützle. Ottawa's turn to get some zone time, but that pass is deflected away, and here comes Carlson. He's got DeBrusk with him. Linus Carlson across DeBrusk off the outside of the post.
It's the forward, that's Tim Stützle, who's going to go down and make it harder for Carlson to get it across to Jake DeBrusk. 18 shots in the last 5 games for DeBrusk.
Steve Barton says the puck stayed in. And now Mancini sweeps it ahead, but Chabot intercepts. Thomas Chabot makes a move down to the corner. Round the net, puts one in front. Batherson, and an acrobatic save by Lankinen to swat it away with the blocker.
He had lost his, and it was scramble time, and here's right at the front of the net. Batherson, nope, it's going up and over, but then when Stützle's stick got in and tripped, I think the referee thought, okay, I'm going to let them both go.
Tit for tat. Here's a chance for Gregg, and he missed on the short side. Gets it on the backhand, and Lankinen was able to hold his ground. Senators for Tyler Kleven. And now Perron angles the puck onto the stick of Nick Cousins. Up the right wing. Spence brings the puck in. The XLA King with a shot stopped by Kevin Lankinen. Puck center now. Nick Cousins is stopped by Lankinen. Lars Eller gets the loose puck. He's got some time and space. Sharp angle shot might have caught the post. Sanders to beat Levi Merilainen. It's 2-1 or 2-0 Ottawa as we start the third period. And there's the first goal scorer in this game. Artem Zub shooting the puck into the Vancouver zone. Sends right to Bouillon looking up ice. Pass to Carlson. He tips the puck into the Ottawa zone. Linus Carlson saw him in the intermission with Olivia. Here's a turnover. Carlson centers. Pettersson scores. Elias Pettersson off the setup from Linus Carlson. And the Canucks are on the board here. A minute 17 into the third.
Goals in back-to-back games for Pettersson. Chabot, it's a blind backhand pass, and the next is a giveaway from Cousins and set right on a tee. Pettersson went behind the net, came out front. Carlson with the setup, Pettersson with the goal, and the Canucks are alive in this third period.
Elias Pettersson has his 13th of the year over the right. Sends control, and Sanderson bounces one in wide of the Vancouver goal. Joseph Chet loses the puck. It's centered. Gregg stopped by Lankinen. Kevin Lankinen who has it
on P.O. Joseph, and as it sits there, the first to get to it is Mario. Lots of bodies in the front of the net, but Lankinen sees through.
Dangerous pass in front of his own net. Senators get to the far side. Perron stripped of the puck. Höglander dishes off. Kane with a shot. Rebound loose. There to gather it and get it out of harm's way was David Perron. 3 Senators through center. Perron into the middle. And a shot attempt by Tkachuk was blocked by Victor Mancini. Here's Eller back in. Passes off. Nick Cousins sweeps one on goal. Got through the crease and swept away by P.O. Joseph. Now another chance tipped wide by Eller.
Saves to keep it a close game is Cousins towards the front of the net. This just leaks off to the side.
Young Julian Fauché, his first year in the league, is unofficial. Sends with the draw. And a shot by Sanderson. Stop, rebound, jammed off the post, maybe. Myers was there to help keep it out. Now they get the puck ahead. Lankinen trying to get off. Gets halfway to the bench, but has to retreat now. As the Senators thwart the Canuck entry. 5 seconds left now. Lankinen stumbled trying to get off the ice. Pettersson brings the puck in. He's hooked, and that's going to do it. The Ottawa Senators get 2 goals in the first 15 seconds apart.